if somebody planned to fight one of my guys, is we watching the fight.
Floyd Mayweather was infuriated by the cancellation of Jake Paul's match against Mike Tyson, so much so that he allegedly went straight to Jake's house and assaulted him. Mayweather had been looking forward to the bout, but it was abruptly canceled following a medical scare involving Tyson. However, Mayweather suspected that the cancellation was not a coincidence, believing that Jake orchestrated the entire situation to avoid facing Tyson in the ring. The retired boxer stated that he feels no embarrassment or regret for what he did, asserting that someone like Jake deserved to experience such brutality. According to Mayweather, the entire situation was justified given Jake's behavior and actions. He believes that Jake played a significant role in the cancellation of the fight, using Mike Tyson's health scare as a convenient excuse to back out of the match. Mayweather's anger stems from his conviction that Jake was genuinely afraid to face Tyson in the ring. He claims that Jake's decision to join in the cancellation of the fight was not out of concern for Tyson's health, but rather a strategic move to avoid a confrontation he was not prepared for. Mayweather suggests that Jake's fear of Tyson's prowess led him to manipulate the situation, ensuring that the fight would not take place. In all honesty, Tyson is more than capable of fighting Jake Paul, and Mayweather is fully aware of this fact. Despite Tyson's age and recent health scare, his skills and experience in the ring make him a formidable opponent. Mayweather believes that Jake deliberately capitalized on the health issue to avoid facing Tyson, knowing well that the odds were not in his favor. Mayweather suspects that Jake had foreseen the likely outcome of the fight, a significant defeat at the hands of Tyson. Given Tyson's legendary status and the vast difference in their boxing prowess, Jake must have realized that stepping into the ring with him would almost certainly end in disaster. So, if Jake won't be able to fight Tyson due to his medical condition, will there be a fight to expect? Actually, there is. Jake Paul has assured his fans and the boxing community that despite the unfortunate cancellation of the highly anticipated match with Mike Tyson, he is not stepping away from the ring. In fact, he is already looking ahead to his next opponent and planning his next big fight. Here's what Jake has to say about his next fight.
I love him like a son, and just like Mike Tyson, I just have to discipline him. My official prediction for the fight, 3 rounds or less. Calling it now. These guys can't hang with me. Nobody's really been able to see my skill for the past year. I'm gonna turn the bare knuckle legend into a bare chuckle sandwich.
Most Valuable Promotions recently announced that Jake Paul will still step inside the ring on July 20th in Tampa, Florida. Jake remains committed to his boxing career and is ready to face a new opponent. On that date, he will go head-to-head with MMA star and bare-knuckle champion boxer Mike Perry.
Yeah, the news is true, folks. I, Jake Paul, will be fighting Mike Perry, Tampa, Florida, July 20th. Let's cut to the chase and get into the nitty-gritty. This train stops for nobody. I fear no man. I will fight wherever, whenever, whoever. I say that, by now I truly back that up.
When Paul versus Tyson was rescheduled, I knew immediately that I wanted to still fight on Saturday, July 20th. Now, as I prepare for my fight against Iron Mike, there's no better opponent for me than Mike Perry, Jake said in a statement. The pay-per-view event will take place on the original date of the Paul versus Tyson fight, but instead of happening elsewhere, it will now be held at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. The change in plans has been smoothly executed, ensuring that fans who had eagerly anticipated the original bout will still have the opportunity to witness an exciting and competitive fight. Jake Paul has expressed his enthusiasm for the upcoming event, emphasizing that the 8-round bout against Mike Perry will serve as a preview of what's to come this fall. According to Jake, this fight is just the beginning, a taste of the high-energy, high-stakes matchups that are in store for his fans in the near future. He has promised that the fight with Perry will set the stage for even bigger and more thrilling bouts later in the year. This is the perfect experience for me to gain in advance of facing Mike Tyson. But getting that experience comes with risk. Those who know me know I'm a risk taker, and while Platinum Perry might try to end me, I'm Titanium Jake Paul, and I fear no man. I'm going to get the W and give everyone a preview of what I'm bringing to the ring against Mike Tyson. Tyson, who will turn 58 at the end of June, experienced a health scare last month while on a flight from Miami to Los Angeles. Reports surfaced that during the flight, Tyson began to feel unwell, suffering from severe nausea and dizziness. The incident, which occurred approximately 30 minutes before the plane was due to land, raised immediate concerns among fellow passengers and flight crew, who quickly sought to assist the legendary boxer. Upon landing, Tyson's representatives issued a statement to clarify the situation and address the widespread concern. They explained that Tyson's sudden bout of nausea and dizziness was attributed to an ulcer flare-up. The medical episode raised significant concern for Tyson and led to widespread speculation that his much-anticipated fight would be called off. The incident, which involved severe nausea and dizziness during a flight from Miami to Los Angeles, prompted immediate attention from Tyson's medical team and ignited a flurry of media reports. The timing of the episode was particularly concerning given the proximity to his scheduled bout, causing fans and analysts to question whether Tyson would be fit to compete. Last week, in response to these concerns, Most Valuable Promotions made an official announcement regarding the status of the fight. They revealed that after a thorough follow-up consultation with medical professionals, it had been decided to postpone the fight. Tyson's doctors had conducted a series of tests and evaluations to determine the underlying cause of his symptoms and to assess his overall health. Their findings indicated that, while the ulcer flare-up was the primary issue, Tyson's body needed time to recover fully before he could safely return to intense physical activity. Jake's new fight against Mike Perry only adds to the already mounting anticipation among fans, and there are several compelling reasons why. Perry's background as a mixed martial artist, MMA, before transitioning to bare-knuckle boxing, brings a unique dynamic to the matchup. Perry's journey in combat sports began in MMA, where he competed for several years before making his UFC debut in 2016. During his time in MMA, Perry gained a reputation for his aggressive fighting style and knockout power, earning him a dedicated fan base and recognition within the industry. His fights were often characterized by intense exchanges and highlight reel finishes, making him a fan favorite and a formidable opponent for anyone in the octagon. Now, when questioned about his apprehension towards facing his long-standing adversary Evander Holyfield in their anticipated showdown, Tyson delivered a response that resonated through the annals of history. "Everyone boasts a plan until the moment their resolve meets the force of a fist," he asserted. Perry echoed this sentiment in a conversation about his upcoming bout with Paul, infusing the timeless adage with his own unique perspective. "I've had a plan this whole time, and I know Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, but I like getting punched in my face, so my plan is coming together quite nicely," Perry said on the MMA Hour. Jake scoffed at Perry's claim and predicts he will KO his rival in under 10 minutes. No wonder Mayweather was pretty unhappy when Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight got canceled, because instead of Jake really trying to make the fight happen, he decided to go for a different opponent who's much weaker than Tyson. Mayweather believes Jake will probably win because he's not up against Tyson. But what do you think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments below.